Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back to the long story that is Kingdom Hearts.
Mm.
Musical score should be a power that can sweep away any darkness. But you gotta be careful. In between those clefs and notes are monsters. Not as strong as the big one,
Monsters
but still pretty
and skeletons.
Got it.
Got it, I said.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. More work!
Welcome to the band.
Welcome to band camp.
Symphony of Sorcery.
View.
View. Cutscene or text box? Text box. Cutscene.
Didn't we watch this one already?
Yeah, with Riku. They clearly didn't try very hard on this world.
Oh, wait, no. No, it's a different one.
I don't think so. I think this is the same
No,
one.
he's gonna steal the hat.
Yeah, then he makes the broom carry the buckets. Yeah? Yeah? Oh no, he turned it to another universe. No, we saw that one before. I remember
so.
going out the window and then blowing up and creating the guy swimming by.
I don't remember that, but maybe.
It's because we already did this with Riku. And they didn't change the cutscenes at all for like any of this world between the two.
It's all over there.
It's all a blur.
It's a blur.
Man, I'm blurring with you tonight.
Tonight!
How do you write a slow romance song? You just throw tonight somewhere in it. Do you remember? I think it was 2014? Maybe 2012? It was like an era where every fucking song came out had the word tonight in it at some fucking point.
I vaguely remember this.
Because if you bones and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Tonight.
And tonight, there's a party on the rooftops out of the world tonight. It's like every fucking song. You're sucked.
Yeah, no, I remember this.
It's not the worst one. The worst year was,
okay,
I think the worst year was like 2015 or 2016, where every fucking pop song that came out was about sex. But not in like a interesting, clever writing way, just in an obnoxious, like, let me talk about my ass and tits and dicks kind of way.
Oh, so you mean like trashy music nowadays?
Yeah, and it was played on mainstream radio every fucking day.
Dude,
for like a year.
It sounds to me
I
like you
hate
don't
this.
like music, Chris. Certain music, because some of it's super not trashy at all.
I did it as a test. I literally just listened to the pop radio station, which is different for every state, but fucking different areas. But the one that I listened to played that garbage for 24 hours a day, every day of the week, with no breaks. And I listened to it for like 6 months and was just like, it's just the same. It's all the same. There's nothing interesting or new that's really... It's all the same songs, and the new songs are just those songs with different words. They're all the fucking same. And then I never listened to pop music ever again.
This sounds about right.
I proceeded to exclusively listen to alternative rock, which is now considered classic rock. Because I'm old now.
I'm an old man now. Yeah, no, I love it because I'll be listening to the radio driving to work.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, all of this is the same fucking song and it's all super trashy and I hate it.
Yeah.
And then I go, okay, let's listen to the new stuff.
Yep.
Or the old stuff. So I go back to the old classic one and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is the good stuff. My boy Queen's over here and those guys.
I mean, I used to listen to a channel that used to play, mainly it was just like exclusively alternative rock, right?
Yeah.
It's like all they played. It was like new alternative rock. And then like as the years went by, I slowly watched as the radio station degraded to classic rock, and new classic rock was what they called it, and I'm like,
I'm old now.
Old now. Because I watched them slowly be like, playing the now hits in classic rock, to just being like, playing classic rock in new classic rock, and I'm like,
Playing the oldies and the classics.
But yeah, it's just funny as I watched
Oldie
just,
but a classic,
as
Chris.
the fucking radio just slowly degrades into older and older music until I'm like,
Remember, it's an oldie but a classy.
like, you've hit the point where you're like, yep, I guess I am old, when literally all the songs that you listened to in the 90s are now considered classic rock, and I'm like,
Yeah, it hurts.
There was I saw a Twitter post recently that was just this girl posted on Twitter that she was just like, I was working today and one of the teenagers I worked with asked if I was old enough to have seen a PlayStation 2 in real life. And I just had a moment where I was just like, I owned a PlayStation 1. Because I had a moment where I was like, oh yeah, the PS2 came out in 2001. It's been 21 years since it launched.
Yeah, no.
Oof.
Yeah, no, I get it, because I work in an industry where I see people from all ages, Chris. From people who are 100 years old to people who are kids. And I go, yeah, no, yeah, you are not old enough to understand anything.
Dude, I thought it was weird when I was working with younger people than me who like never had a PlayStation 1. And now the years have gone on, and now now people that I'd work with would be like, yeah, I've never seen a PS2, and I'd be like, what?
What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They sold 10 billion of them. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, I get
I
it.
mean, I don't know anyone who didn't own a PlayStation 2. Like PlayStation 1 was one thing. I don't know anyone who didn't have a PlayStation 2 growing up. Not a single person.
I think I know a few, but at the same time, it's just like, what?
Yeah, like, I didn't know anyone. Everyone whose houses I went to, they had PS2s when you go over to hang out. Hell, I have one of the PS2s. Actually, I don't have it anymore. I dumped it, but because it was broken, but and unfixable. It was really gone. I literally had one of my friend's PS2s. That's like...
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's like, I'm just amazed.
They sold billions.
Yeah, they sold millions of them. Like, literally millions.
Just the way you said that was just so funny to me.
It's, I can't remember how many they sold off the top of my head, but it's still the most sold game console ever released. Ever. Still.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, the Switch might beat it, but...
I think the Switch is now up there, and like it's either the most sold console or the...
It's not even close.
Or it's up there.
It's up there, but it's like... It still hasn't surpassed the PlayStation 1 in total sales.
What? It was yours first, wasn't it?
The fuck is this guy going on?
Succumbed to the darkness.
I am Ansem the Handsome. Actually, no, this one's Ansem the Pretty.
Handsome the Young, actually.
Nope, Ansem the Pretty.
Handsome the Kid. Not like Billy the Kid, but Ansem the Kid.
No, maybe he is Ansem the Pretty. Or Ansem the Young. I can't remember, there's too many fucking Ansems.
No, Ansem the Pretty's the one with the shadow demon behind him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If you're feeling so
This one would be Ansem the Young, you're right.
to where you reveal what this is
It's like, I can't remember, I've been giving them joke names for too long.
Let's skip to the part where you tell me what's going on.
Nice.
I don't know how you did it, but you really have found a way to trap darkness inside your heart. And a boy
The trick is I built a cage around the darkness.
Oh, dude, a boy who's immune to darkness is no use to us.
Your abyss awaits.
Now we have to fight, what's his name? Evil incarnate.
It's like, he's immune to the darkness, and Riku just walks into a dark room and he's like, I can't feel any of this.
The boss we had to fight in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Satan, I mean Beelzebub, I mean Lucifer.
I mean darkness.
Ba, 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 ba. So when does
Oh
he
my god, it's one of these.
So when does he summon the naked fire woman? That's all I really care about. Man, I bet this fight was cool in 3D.
I think you're right. You can't hit me if I'm dodging.
Apparently not.
I really think no.
Who would have thought good old family-friendly Disney would write a fucking short about Satan?
Satan?
Satan, have you seen my son? Satan!
Are we terrible?
And someday we should play that too. I'm in no rush though, because that game is fucking weird and dumb. But we should totally play it at some point, just so I can have the fucking joke. Have you seen my son? Satan!
Oh god. This is terrifying.
Oh no, you were attacked by big goofy black blobs. How unfortunate. Ah, ah, ah. If I keep mashing the dodge button, there's no possible way you can hit me. I like to imagine that when they latch onto you, you just spin like that, and you just make them so dizzy that they're just like, it's... Boom, boom! You stood no chance, and that did no damage.
No, it did a whole health bar.
Oh, okay. I can't see the little notches because I'm getting the smallest glare of light from my lights, and I can't see the HP.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. Now you're beeping. You should heal.
I wish I could. Oh no, health! I missed it. Oh no, good, I got it.
Beep, 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 beep. Are you a Pokemon?
Yes.
What is it with Japanese games, by the way, and when you have low health, they're just like, just be fucking annoying, they'll know. Careful now, or your death will be swift.
Very swift. When you try to get the health and you hit something.
Go. Oh my god. There
we go.
Okay.
There we go. The smallest health.
It's literally with a pixel of health left. Motherfucker just beat me and Tekken with 1 HP!
Yes. Oh yeah, it's all watery. I forgot about that.
I shall take you to your watery grave.
Say, can we try out that sound idea?
That was the sound idea.
That was loud.
Now he's gonna shoot it with his keyblade. What is going on?
He's orchestrating with his keyblade.
Nope, that's so dumb, but I love it.
Nope, I refuse to accept that because it's stupid.
I'm a person on the internet. What? Oh. Oh, it's Sora's that we didn't get yet.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy's.
Oh, they're making the noise. Do 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 bo ba-do 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 ba-doof 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 ba-doof. It's a Pokemon. I'm losing my mind.
I can tell. But Derek, is simple and clean the way that you feel tonight?
That was amazing. Well, what happened?
The power of friendship.
Sora? Funny. Just hearing that name kind of makes me want to smile.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just how he is. A fucking useless piece of
Sora, the sound ideas you two set free joined together. And when they did, they made a great and powerful harmony.
Gross.
Sora can find the brightest part of anything. and pull
Even
off
me.
like there's nothing to it.
Especially
It's
me.
hard not to smile around him.
Sora's my rock! My rock!
No wonder the music sounded like so much fun. But I bet he's got you to thank for that. Having such a good friend means he could really enjoy it.
His boyfriend?
It's like each of you is holding on to a little part of the other.
Oh my.
Oh my. Stop that?
Gosh, I hope I can be
Oh boy, I can't go. Oh boy, I can't wait to go write my fanfic.
Which one? The 7 million that are out there? I feel like there's more fanfic about Riku and Sora than there is people who played the game.
No, Derek, you're getting these games mixed up with Persona fans.
Ah, yes, you're right. I love Persona. I've never played it.
I've never played it, but I love it. There was, oh my god, I saw the greatest comment thread ever of people. There's people right now working, like a whole community of people working on a timeline for all the Shin Megami Tensei games, and I'll send it to you because it's horrendous. It is. The timeline's amazing. I think it's the best timeline they've ever created as a community. I think it's the closest I think we're ever gonna get to an official timeline. It is huge. It is like it's like 5,000 pixels by 5,000 pixels sized image. It's massive.
Oh boy.
And,
So, I guess I just have to drop here?
yep.
This doesn't look like I can progress.
But I was reading the comments discussing it, and someone got upset that they put Persona in a certain part of the timeline because they were just like, if you do this, then Persona fans are never going to play Shin Megami Tensei games. And then the guy under him just wrote, dude, it's hard enough to get Persona fans to play Persona 1 and 2. And then the dude underneath him just wrote, dude, it's hard enough to get Persona fans to play Persona. He's like, they normally just watch a Let's Play on YouTube and a bitch on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
I was
very
like,
fucking true.
Yup!
That's very fucking true.
the single funniest fucking comment thread I think I've ever written. I think my favorite part of the timeline is there's, actually I have one of them. Devil Survivor. My favorite part of the timeline is, Devil Survivor 1 and Devil Survivor 2 take place in completely different universes on completely separate timelines.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
Why
so
not?
Why not? Because I'm like, for the most part, every game that has a number after it generally takes place somewhere before, generally takes place somewhere after the game that didn't have the number in it. And then there's Devil Survivor.
that's confusing.
That just takes place in totally separate universes and have nothing to do with each other.
That's only a little confusing.
Yep. Like, there's a few games that take place, like, out of order that are numbered or don't fully connect with other games. But even those happen, like, after 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
That's only a little
On the
confusing.
timeline. Oh, man. It's like, when we take our lunch break, I'll, like, pull up the image and show you it, because it's fucking insane. And the worst part is I think it only has, like, 70% of the games on there, because he's only including the games that got some level of official translation, or some level of, like, the creators, like, stating where they are in relevancy to other games in the series.
God.
So, like, there's a whole chunk of, like, obscure mobile games that aren't listed.
Oh, God. god.
Yeah. It's like, they have,
Dude, I got Glide. Excellent.
nice. Like, my favorite is they have Persona 3, and then, like, you know, the, like, side stories from the, like, re-released versions of Persona 3, like FES and Portable, are on the timeline. But they didn't include any of the weird mobile games, and there's 10 of them. There's 10 of them
boy.
just for Persona 3. I think Persona 4 has, like, 5.
Oh boy.
And I'm just like... And I'm like, oh, we gotta put this on. And they won't put it... He doesn't want to put it on the list because they're not officially translated, so it's unclear of where they should be put. And I'm just like... You could jerry-rig position those on there, no problem. I could easily jerry-rig those on there. He also refused to add, any fan theories or, like, guest characters. Which is super unfortunate, because I want to see a timeline that also includes Dante from Devil May Cry, and a timeline that includes the three main characters of Durarara, because they've made cameo appearances in the MMO, and one of the Devil Survivor games, which makes them canon. Like, it would be one thing if they had a guest appearance in one game, but they had a guest appearance in 2 separate games. They're canon at that point. It's their canon at that point.
Oh, the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit.
Oh my god, I honestly, I want to make my own timeline with that, but also adding stupid fan theories and all the crossovers, just to make it this horrendous mess of web.
This pile.
Just this horrendous garbage mess. Because I am definitely the kind of person that's just like, oh, this character from this anime was added as DLC this one time? Well, it's canon now. Gotta put him on the timeline.
Is Chris what we call insane? A little bit.
No, Derek, I'm what we call fucking thorough.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain. Almost. That was almost good.
You're terrible.
I'd give you like a 6 out of 10. As in, could have been worse. I give it a 6 out of 10, as in, congratulations, you got a C.
Congratulations, you got a C.
Your game turned on, and I didn't want to shoot myself playing it. Congratulations.
Is that what one of your teachers said to you, Chris?
No. Hey, all our games were pretty good. I never got any,
Anything lower than a C?
no, I never got anything lower than... I mean, they didn't do grading by grade, they did it by points. So, like... I never got anything lower than, like...
A C!
What would have, I guess, been, like, a B or a B, I guess.
No, you're a tryhard.
I mean... No,
not wrong.
It's like, no, not really, because there was one that I passed in, and I did the thing, and the guy was just like, I couldn't get it to work, could you explain how it works, and I'll give you the points for it, and I just never fucking did. I was like, whatever, it's enough points, I don't care.
That is the worst fucking response.
Yeah, like, I got enough points, I don't fucking care. It's like, instead of getting 100, I got like an A-. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna go out of my way.
that I can just cheese these puzzles and the movement-based puzzles by just, you know...
Yeah, fucking springboarding off the walls forever.
Is just silly to me.
Yep. That's not a real wall, Derek.
It's not a real wall, but this is a real wall.
It really makes you question why they put platforms in this at all.
I don't even know.
What world are we in, by the way?
We're still in,
we're still in the
thing.
sorcery. Okay. It's just now we're Sora.
Yeah, now we're Sora.
Instead of Rikua.
Saruku.
Instead of Ricola.
Ricola.
Oh, man. Oh. Dude, you hear that music fucking kick
Yeah,
in?
it just was like, hey,
It's like,
I'm
shit.
changing.
It's like, I'll let you know you're in a battle. Oh, hey, so that reminds me.
Anyway, I started reminding.
Disney's releasing that Miss Marvel show now.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. From what I heard.
I didn't even need to say it. I was like, I haven't watched it, and I have no interest in watching because I'm not fucking paying for Disney Plus. I don't give a shit. But I just went, I have a weird feeling that this is not gonna do well. And I'm like, and then everyone is just like, it's not very good, and I'm just like, yep, that's exactly what I expected. No one likes Miss Marvel. Like, I'll never understand.
I just love how I said that there,
Yeah.
and you were in the mid-sip of a drink, and
Yep.
you almost spit it up there.
Yep. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't understand Marvel or Disney, but they're trying so hard for years. It's not even like a recent thing. For years, they've been trying to push Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, and no one likes them.
Yeah.
Everyone hates them. Like, their comics don't do well. Like, fucking no one gives a shit about their characters. And they keep fucking pushing it. And I'm like, stop. Like, learn to take the fucking L and just stop. Like,
What my favorite part of it
hell.
is, my girlfriend was just like, yeah, Miss Marvel's on Disney Plus now. And I'm like, I literally don't care.
yeah, like, who gives a shit? Like, fucking, I mean, let me put it this way. They rebooted Miss Marvel, and they made her that new character, and they had that whole, like, I'm Miss Marvel, blee, 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 and a bunch of people on Twitter, like, held the comic up to their face, and that's probably the most copies of that comic they ever sold, because after that, the comic got canceled 4 separate fucking times, because no one fucking cares about this character. And they keep fucking pushing her, and I'm like, why? 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 Not to mention, they didn't even give her the right fucking powers in the show. She has sparkly bullshit powers now, where her powers were that she could stretch and shit. Why? Like, it's like they've given up, but they don't want to admit they've given up. Like, why even make it? Just stop. Like, fucking hell. I'm never gonna understand corporate business because they just do stupid shit and they expect it to work.
They're doing it as a thing of being like, hey, we are inclusive.
I'm sure they're being like, look how progressive we are. We made a show with a female in it. And I'm like, isn't there like a whole bunch of shows with females?
You'll get a kick out of this,
Yeah.
Chris. You've seen it.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Hold on. We actually do need to end this. We'll have to pick it up in the next part. We're gonna see you guys then. Peace.